Hey y'all, I'm back with another one, and today's video is titled, Is there a higher power, or is it you, yourself only? Is there a higher power, or is it just you, yourself only? So, I want to start this off by saying I do apologize because when I speak on God, I usually say he or him, and that's like putting God in a box. And I don't mean to put God in a box, right? God is everything. God is the universe. God is the trees and the plants. God is the land. God is the people. God is the moon and the stars. God is everything that is not man-made, right? Um, I do believe that we are gods and goddesses, and y'all, being a god and a goddess, it's just a mental state. You know, you have to align your chakras from root to crown. You have to let that energy flow. You need to have balance. You need to be on a higher frequency. Your energy needs to be stronger, as strong as ever. And the vibrations, your vibes, they gotta be high. You know, move with you have to move in God's likeness. Ooh, I hope that's a term. God like. You have to move God like. So you have to be kind. You have to teach. You have to have good intentions. Like, you just gotta move like that, all that and then some, right? And like I preach, it starts with healing. You have to forgive others. You have to forgive yourself. You have to unlearn all the things that you were taught. You have a lot to work on. We have a lot to work on, right? Um, Now I get all that. That's all facts. However, it's been many people that I've been listening to, and when they speak, how I take it, like my perspective, it's like they saying that it's just them. Like, they make everything happen, and whatever goes wrong is because of them. And I hope I'm explaining it right, because even though this is all true, like what I'm trying to say is they speak as my baby lit, y'all. They speak as if there is no higher power. Um or if there is a higher power, that the higher power doesn't really interact with us how we think the higher power does. And so I wanted to challenge that, and I got these. Let me just read it to y'all. So I said, who got me through all those years in my childhood when I was dealing with my narcissistic mother slash demon, and I had no outlet? I was stuck. Now, this was her back then, y'all, when I was a kid. It's not her now, right? I want to clear that up. And I didn't even realize back then that I was being attacked. You know, the enemy was using her to attack God's child, me. And I've been dealing with that my whole life. Literally my whole life without even realizing it. And what's that term y'all use? Like, I want to be translucent. I want to be not translucent. I want to be transparent. I want to be transparent. So it was a time where I did want to kill myself because I couldn't take no more. It was too much dealing with her. Just one person. Like, can you imagine that? Just one person. And you have no way of getting away. You have no way of getting away. I did want to kill myself at one point, or I had those thoughts. I would say I had those thoughts, and I did want to kill her at one point. I had those thoughts. I do remember standing in my closet crying with a knife in my hand. It was either me or it was her. I'm going back and forth. Okay, when she come in this room, I'm finna offer. You know, I had those thoughts, and that's obviously, you know, the enemy. Whether the enemy is me or another spirit, like, that's what it was. It was negative energy. So who got me through all those years? Another example. When I was hanging with the wrong guys, like when I got stopped and I was drunk, that cop could have gave me a DUI, but who was it that really saved me? And I only had to go to court, pay a fine, got my license took, whatever. But it was no DUI. The DUI would have really hurt me. So who was that got me out that situation? Or was it just me? Um, who saved me when them people were following me and I could have got put into human trafficking or killed and my organs sold? Now, y'all don't even know about that situation. I'll touch on it. I ain't gonna go too deep. So I was getting off of work one night, and I think I was getting off like 11:30 at night or midnight. And so I was driving, and the people behind me, it seemed like they was just going the same way, right? Because these were main roads. Then I peeped like, okay, no, they're following me. So I sped up, and then I hit the corner, and I was going to my grandma's complex. This was when I was living with her. Got into her complex, and it just so happened to be a parking spot right when I hit the corner going in. And something told me to cut my car off and duck. So I did that. Y'all, why did these people come driving right past me? Like, I'm parked, right? They came driving right past me, and they was driving slow, like they was looking for me. Then they circled the corner, came around, cause it was like a little spiral. It was like a spiral. Came around. They was legit, really looking for me, y'all. I was so scared. But in that moment, who saved me from that? And then I asked y'all, what moment did y'all have that had you like, I don't know how I got through that, or I don't know how I survived that. I'm gonna leave a link to one of the people that I watched, so y'all can watch it for yourself. And I challenge y'all thinking. Like, I challenge the person, because maybe it's something that I'm missing, right? Maybe it's something that I haven't, a level that I haven't reached yet mentally. I just want to know everybody's perspective. Like, I'm open to it. Let me know, because I really want to know. Like, do y'all think it's a higher power, or is it just us? So when we feel like God saved us, is it just really a situation, and you know what I'm saying, it just happened, like the best scenario just happened, or the worst scenario just happened, or like, what y'all think? And I only got 2 questions. If that's the case, if it's just us, we are in human form, we are God's in human form, which I do believe. But if there's no higher power, let me word it like that, then are we supposed to only serve ourselves and, serve each other that's trying to be on the frequency and same energy as us? Or is there, the second question, is there no such thing as God's will? So do we create our own destinies in totality? And it also makes me question, like, premature death. So if there is a such thing as God's will, then there can't be no such thing as premature death, because God has everything planned out according to our timeline of our life, right? Hey, let me know something, because I don't want to be confused. That's work of the enemy. Nah, just playing. But nah, I'm not. But yeah, y'all, please comment. And like I said, I'm going to leave that links. One example of the people that be talking, about basically accountability, that is just us. It's just us. Let me know in the comments, y'all. This is something I'm really interested in knowing about, like knowing different perspectives. And like I always say, God is waiting on you. You're the only one playing. Love y'all. Peace.